Hello, everybody.
Hello. Yes, good
Hello, welcome
afternoon.
back.
Welcome
Selamat
back.
Hari Raya to all our Muslim friends.
Yes,
Maaf
Hari
lahir dan
Raya.
batin. And to the rest of us who don't celebrate, enjoy the break.
Yes.
Enjoy the family time. Enjoy the beautiful cloudy weather, and I hope it rains.
You hope it rains. Yeah. No,
Yes,
hold the rain.
yes,
Just keep the cloudy weather so that, all our Muslim friends who, if they want to, some of them may want to go to the beach with their family.
yes. Please do. Yes. So, Lilian,
Yeah.
why are we here?
Mm. Yes, we are starting a totally new series for the next 13 episodes. Right, we are going to talk about, we're going to invite, right, all our participants who have attended our Transform with Courage Bootcamp, yeah, to come on to Voices of Courage Asia and share about their, takeaways and, how does the bootcamp, what impacted them. Yeah, we're going to hear from all the participants, right? It was a very, very, I find it a very transforming and empowering boot camp session, even for myself, as the facilitator. And yeah, I look forward to hear from all the participants, right, from the boot camp. And you are one of them, right?
Yes,
Yes. So,
no regrets. Yeah, no regrets.
yeah, and I'm
Um,
going to hear it first from you, yeah, before the rest of the ladies come on board. Yeah. So I like what the title for our series. We have called it "Free from the Prison Without Bars."
yes, and when Lillian gave this title, I actually laughed very hard, right?
Why?
Because I met Lillian in prison. Pun intended. Really,
Pun
truly.
intended.
Yeah, so but we had an opportunity to have a prison break, okay, moment. Yeah, because both of us were volunteering in,
Volunteering.
yeah, we were volunteering in the juvenile home, and hence, the rest is history. The rest is
Yeah.
history.
But on a
Yeah.
serious note,
Yes.
jokes aside, on a serious note, we're not joking about prison or anything like that.
Yeah.
But because we are in this business of setting women free from the prison of our mind, the prison that is without walls, the real prison that I feel personally is not the physical cell, but
Yes.
rather our mind. Right.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
I'm sure many of us out there, especially women, because of course our business is very focused. Our platform is very
Yep.
focused on empowering women. That's why, pardon us, guys, we love you too. But we want to specifically be speaking to the women that
Yeah.
if you
We
can
are not.
resonate with us, yeah, we are, personally, I was trapped. I was a slave of, imprisoned of the mind. Yeah,
Yep.
all that fears and limiting beliefs that has been, and all the self doubt, and it has been sabotaging my life, right? Yeah. So I don't know about you. What? What are your thoughts about this?
I mean, it's true. We all have our own prisons. We
Mm,
create our own prisons. Some say, there are many jargons. There are many definitions to it. Some say, oh, fear. Some may use insecurity. Some may use. But I think it all boils down. Some say belief system. So anything that traps you from becoming your best self,
mm,
that's your own prison. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
So it is definitely, some people, like for me, I went through many years building my own prison without
Mhm.
bars. I mean, there is an escape route, but sometimes we are so used to be in that certain kind of cycle that we don't feel a need to come out of it because it's very comfortable.
Mhm.
The prison that I built for myself for over 50 years is very safe because I don't allow people in, meaning that I don't engage people to give me feedback,
Mhm.
because I don't want feedback, because feedback can be a bit hurting. So I
Mhm.
built that tower, the beautiful prison, which
Mm.
um, I lived in. And after that, one day I realized I cannot go on like this. I cannot
Yeah.
go on living as a prisoner.
Mhm. I think many of us will come to a point where enough is enough.
Yeah.
Whether how much more pain do you want to endure
Mm.
before you take that step and step out of your own prison
Yeah.
of the mind, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then live out the best version of yourself, right? The dreams that all the dreams and destinies that you have.
Oh yes. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
So, which is why we actually organize the custom design the Transform with Courage bootcamp, for women, especially by women, for women. And it was really a very fun filled um,
Yes.
3 days, 3 full days, right? Three full
Yeah.
days, fully immersed in working in our mind, our emotions, and our behaviors. A
Yes.
lot of heightened awareness, I believe. And of
Yes.
course, after the awareness, we're always empowered with the choice. So, what are you going to do about it after that? I think that's the
Yes.
critical, right? So now we
Yep.
are in the post boot camp. The boot camp, yes, the 3 days is over, but it is not over yet actually, because we have the support system, 3 months of support system where the rubber meets the road, right?
Yes.
You are going to take whatever you learn and experience in the boot camp, and you're going to apply it in your daily lives. So
Yes.
that is the critical part, and we have that support system built in this program, right? So I mean, I'm very curious, Anita. In the first place, why did you decide to join the boot camp? Like, how was your life like before boot camp? And yeah, why do you join the boot camp? When you hear the word boot camp, what went through your mind?
When I heard, I think in the initial thought, it was the word resort was being used instead of boot camp, right? Oh, just of course, it was
Jocelyn,
amazing. Of
amazing
course, it
boot
was amazing
camp.
because I was there. Okay, let's take credit here. No, but
Yeah. Okay.
and then when the name was changed to boot camp, the word boot camp sounds serious. Um,
Yes, it is.
because it sounded serious. It sounded, when you think of army and all that, only the bravest, the strongest will last.
Mm,
That's how I hear when I hear boot camp. As I did say, I used to never
mhm,
believe in going for personal development, all this mindset thing, because I always thought I was very positive. Just being happy and positive, right? People meet me, everybody says she's so friendly, she's so nice, right? But I
mm,
didn't realize, as I said, I went back. I had my own prison. I had my own
mm,
prisons. In fact, I had different cells. In prison, I had
mm,
different cells. I have uh, mindset cells.
mhm,
Where I'm in jail for because I had a lot of my own personal struggles. I had emotional
mhm,
cells. I went in. I had body image cell. I always
mm,
it was a lot of. I felt that I had this whole Alcatraz. If you know
mm,
Alcatraz, it's one of the biggest prison in the world. The whole Alcatraz, and I had like a whole floor to myself, and I have different rooms each day. For all the and it was chaos. It was chaos. Even though you see the very cheerful girl outside, the helpful one, having three mothers feel outside, based on FB, as if I'm living the life, you know.
mm,
But I was sleeping in different cells every night, you know.
mm. So it
So
was it was like the front, what was
it was a
projected
friend.
out.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
projected
was that
strong image.
happy, strong image.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
projected image is important. But why I decided to join the bootcamp was because, um, first of all, because of my helping streak, right? I'm a helper in the Enneagram. So
Mm.
I look at Lillian and I look at Carol, two of the nicest people on earth, and when they need my help. Okay, so it was actually by default. It was given a chance, I wouldn't have joined it. So
Mm.
I joined it based because just help them. Look, they need help. These two are, they're going to be training the whole day. And come on, there's a lot of background work that needs to be done. And I was comfortable doing the background work. So I
Mm.
went in with a very mindset of, I'm just helping these people out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't expect anything. I
Right.
was I was not open about personal, as I said, I didn't believe in it. Yeah.
And what happens?
Okay.
What happened?
So when
Yeah.
I attended, I realized the person that really needed help was me. The one
Mm.
that helped the most was needed the most. And there were many, many instances during the boot camp that shook me. I always thought my projected image, I can sell ice to Eskimo, right? Who will not love Anita, right? Come on, everybody loves
Right.
Anita. Okay, I should do a Netflix series. Everybody loves Anita. But there were almost ladies, there were certain activities that gave me feedback about your projected image is not your true image. And they
Mm.
were spot on. And these ladies were brave because I could have swallowed them and probably murdered. Okay, I won't. But
Mm.
they were honest enough. And that's when, if I didn't open myself, if I didn't put myself out there to attend a boot camp, either by default or whatever reasons I had, but the very fact I was present, meaning
Mm.
every activity I was taking notes and I was present, and I realized, wow, there was a lot of areas in my life and time for prison break.
Mm.
So that
Right. Right.
and that's
And
and prison break is happening after the 18th of April. That was our last day, and it's going on. So I'm breaking out of my certain prisons that I've built up in my life. Some
mm.
I want to keep for a while because very
Mm.
comfortable.
You come to that. You come to that at level two.
Yeah, let's take the. But it's joke aside. It was so much awareness
Right.
of housekeeping that needed to be done in my life, and I
Because
had to.
there's a lot of experiential activities,
Yes,
right? Not
yes,
just note
yes.
taking. Yeah, yeah. You have to. Um, you all have the time to actually do your reflections and note taking. But I believe there's a lot of during those experiential activities that
Yeah,
you
there
gain
was.
all those aha moments, right?
Yeah. In
Yeah.
fact, everything that was being done, every
Mm.
activity, the very fact you wake up, you walk into a room, everything was very intentional. And as a bootcamp participant, I didn't know, right? I didn't know. So everything was very intentional. Even going down for your meals was intentional. So and that for me, right, that was the brilliance of Carol and Lillian to organize it. I mean,
Right.
now after attending, we went I know I can't give away much, but I do hope y'all can hear in my voice that I'm gonna wait for Anita version 2.0, and I'm excited to see Anita
Yeah,
Kaur
I'm
version 2.
already seeing that
Hopefully,
transform the
yeah,
process of that
yes,
transformation,
yeah,
right? Of course, it
yeah.
takes time. Transformation is not
Mm,
an overnight matter. Yeah, you need to go through that process, which is why we
mm,
have this 3 months post boot camp support as well, right?
yes,
So I
yes,
mean, one of the homework, one of the task or the activity that is ongoing is of
yeah,
course, we make sure everyone has a smart goal, right? To move
yeah.
forward, to apply it in your life. So how has it been going, and what did you
Well,
actually learn? We won't talk about your smart goals because that's
yes,
personal.
that's personal.
But
Yeah,
I would love to hear what did you learn about yourself through
yeah.
the process of working on your smart goal. What are some of the key learnings that you get out from this
It,
process?
for me, it's very simple. It is tough to go through formal education. It's not PSLE if you didn't finish kindergarten. So when doing SMART Goal was my kindergarten, how do you say, education, right? Like, SMART
Mm-hmm.
Goal. We know the abbreviation. So you just write out. And
Mm.
I was very shy, not say shy, I was very embarrassed to see that my SMART Goal, um, I always thought SMART Goal, people you have to say the right thing, right? You have to say the right. I wanna be the next Mother Teresa. Feed 5,000, cure 50,000, give X amount of cash. And when I reflected back what I really wanted for my SMART Goal, I
Mm.
felt I felt so embarrassed to say it, to even
Mm.
write it down. So,
Oh.
but
Mm-hmm.
but I told myself I'm not going to. I cannot be something I'm not. It is
Mm.
very nice. I mean, whoever wants to feed the 5,000 or be the next Mother Teresa, my heart goes for you. But that's not me.
Mm.
And one thing I realized about doing the SMART Goal is that I had to be very real to myself, to be very honest. What will motivate me? So when I wrote
Right.
down my SMART Goal, I was expecting. I remember doing this with you, Leader. I was expecting you to go, "Oh, you're so shallow, ah."
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Thank you for the
no.
expectation.
Yeah, I was expecting like, why you so shallow? You so so worldly. But no, I mean that motivated me,
Mm.
and that SMART Goal motivated me, and because of being honest in my SMART goal and learning, to make sure it's very precise, concise, and precise, I realized that, hey, I'm motivated to break out from my prison cell, to break
Mm,
out from all this craziness that's happening in my life, stop
mm,
being fake,
mm,
stop putting the brave front, and but inside is there is a lot of turmoil. So yeah, so that was the process I went through. So it was a lot internal process. The
mm,
writing of it, of course, there was a bit of guidance needed, but
mm.
the internal part, the struggle, sleeping at night and go, oh, how fake can you be, Anita? You're so hard. You're so worldly.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay. I mean that is another mindset
Mindset, yeah, I understand,
to look
yeah.
into. Yeah, but I mean, it's good awareness. Great observation about yourself that you know how you feel about the whole process. Yeah, and that you know even being aware of the content, you know, the goal
Mm-hmm.
itself that you are writing, and how is it, how are you feeling about it, what are all the thoughts that you know that are running through your mind when you actually write down the smart goals. Yeah,
Um,
so all these thoughts that surface up and all the emotions that surface up,
yeah,
yeah, that is something that we want to be looking at also,
yes,
right?
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. But
yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
I had a lot of emotions from positive to super negative, back to positive, somewhere in the middle. Don't care. So it was a whole roller coaster. But what I wanted to share here is I was just being true to myself. When I wrote my smart
Mm.
goal, I just wanted to be true to myself. I don't
True
want to
to
do it.
yourself.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it as an assignment, which
Mm.
can be done. But I thought, what's the point? I invested sending myself to boot camp. I've learned
Mm.
a lot. I treasure those moments. It was something that catapulted me to the next level in my life. I don't feel like a failure anymore. And that was one of my biggest setback. And yeah, so I'm going to be real now about my SMART goal. And that's going to motivate me for this season.
Mm.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, so what do you think? Okay, there's so many things that happen, right? So many activities, so many
Yes, yes,
takeaways,
yes,
so many
yes,
aha moments. But
yes.
because due to the constraint of time,
Mm.
uh, c- can you share with us what is your greatest takeaway from the boot camp? What is your
Oh,
greatest takeaway? I know you have a lot,
I
but
have a lot. I
just
was
pick one. Pick
a
one.
mess. I was a mess. I think
Yeah.
my greatest takeaway was I can be myself.
Mm.
I can be my real self,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have to hide behind a facade. I don't
Mm.
have to hide and show people I'm strong or I can do all things through Anita Kaur that strengthens me. You know, I can be my real self. And the best part is if I am being my real self and
Mm.
if I projected my real self to whoever it is, and that party, that individual cannot accept it, I'm okay with it.
Mm.
I'm okay with it because I think one of my dream, is what you see is what you get,
Mm.
and I'm okay. And I'm okay if because I cannot be everything to everyone, but I
Yeah.
can be one thing to myself, and that's the true self.
Right. I
That's my
think that's
greatest
so
takeaway.
beautifully said because it is so in line with our theme for the boot camp, which is the courage to be you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the whole goal of that boot camp was, you know, to first awaken the courage that is in each and every one of us and to take that
Mm.
courage to be ourselves, to
Yep.
be who that authentic and powerful you that is waiting to show up. And
Yep.
when you show up, you know the world benefits from
Yeah.
you showing up, yeah,
Yeah.
because you have the gifts and the talents that they're waiting to receive from you, right? Yeah, and I like what you said that you know there will, yes, there will be people that you know will not be able to understand or will not be able to appreciate um you know what you are going through or what you know the yeah, because that's everyone has their own
Yeah.
prison without
Yeah.
bars, right?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but we all grow, we all learn, yeah, in that process. Yeah.
Yes.
So one more thing that I'm curious about is because you at the very beginning of the
Yeah,
program, you already stated, you don't believe in personal development,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
So I'm
don't.
yeah. So I'm very curious now that after you've gone through the boot camp, what was your attitude now in in investing in personal development? Okay, maybe make a comparison between then and now.
Okay.
What? Yeah.
Well, first of all, why I didn't believe personal development, because I always feel that I'm strong enough to
Mm,
solve all my own problems. Uh,
mm.
because the feedback I get from outside, the noises I hear, "Ch, ch, 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 oh, Anita's so strong. Anita can do anything." No, Anita cannot do anything. Anita can 50 years. Anita has been spiraling. I'm not depressed, but I've been spiraling from bad to worse about my belief system. So, and what my attitude, and when I invested, and it wasn't a lot. Now looking back, the value that I got and what I paid, I feel like, can I write you another check?
By the way, that was a
Yes, it
very
was a very
special
special,
the rates that
great,
we are launching.
yeah, for
So
the pioneers.
especially for uh, the pioneers, right, and the community. So it's a
Cost.
very very special rate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, the value is not that
Yeah, the
amount.
value
Yeah.
is so much more. I mean, I think, but now my attitude, I realize, is that it's very simple. You want to be the best version of yourself, your personal self, okay? I'm Anita Kaur. There's one of me. You are Lillian Ong. There's one of you. Um, I think first thing I realized is that if I'm that important, and my fears around me, meaning my,
Mm,
my children, um, my friends that's around me, if I want to give the best version, the most authentic version of myself,
mm,
I think it's okay to invest.
right.
So monetarily,
Mm,
gone are the days. I think I've really changed my mindset. Gone are the days of being so stingy, if I may use that word. Oh, we can get it from YouTube, right? We can get it from Google, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can get anything from anywhere. But the experience, when you go for boot camp or when you have that post boot camp support, is that individualized, customized attention that you get. That when I did my SMART goal, I had that attention, and then the post boot camp, I had that attention from both Carol and Lillian. Okay, these certain areas in your life, let's get it done. So you cannot have a McDonald Happy Meal. Like everybody gets the same thing. You can't. Even
very
McDonald's Happy
custom.
Meal, yeah. McDonald's Happy Meal also has customization. You can choose nuggets, cheeseburger, or something else. You get what I mean? So, yeah, if you feel that you're important enough and you're valuable enough, my message to myself is stop being stingy, stop finding cheapskate way to think that you can improve yourself, and invest. But invest in the right people. And I'm so glad that I invested with this boot camp, with class living, because it speaks volumes of the people. The two person that did this boot camp cared. They really cared for the rest of us who attended. You know,
Thank you for the affirmation.
no, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. It's not marketing ploy. Seriously, it's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so amazing.
I'm very thankful for that the affirmation because Kara and I, we really put a lot of time and effort into planning and designing the boot camp to the best that we know how, based on our experience, based on what we went through, based on what works for us,
Mm,
and what we believe and saw that these tools and these strategies or framework and everything that we put inside the boot camp, yeah, is every activity is carefully being thought through. Yeah, so yeah, hearing your appreciation, I mean hearing you that you appreciate it, that really
yeah, I
affirm
did.
us. Yeah, thank you very much for that. All right, so now that the so-called the boot camp sort of, I mean the 3 days itself is over, uh,
Mm,
but I know it is still ongoing, right?
yeah.
What do you look forward now, that moving forward, what are you looking moving forward? What are you looking forward to now? Yeah.
Um, The 3 days is over, but we still have 90-day post boot camp. Yeah,
And we're
it's
already
crazy.
1 month into after the boot camp, right? Yeah.
In fact, we're meeting this Saturday, aren't we, for our first post boot camp support. And what I'm looking for, I'm so glad I don't have the details of the boot camp. That's one thing I'm thankful about because I'm doing the admin part, right? So I can like jolly well like sneak in and look at something. But I realized that you guys didn't share the Google Doc with me, so it's okay. But I'm
Intentional.
so intentional, which is great. I'm excited. I'm excited personally first to see when this Anita 2.0 is going to emerge,
Mm.
and I'm hoping she'll emerge before the 90 days. I'm really hoping she will emerge before the 90 days. That's for myself personally, and that's my own personal challenge. Yeah. And the next thing is I'm really
I
excited
mean,
to.
sorry to interject there. Before I want to I need to interject there. Ria. I am already seeing you emerging. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you may. I mean, you want to take a look at how you are seeing the process.
I can see the
Yeah.
process, but
Mm.
I think I think one of the beautiful thing, if I may say, yesterday, I mean, we were together yesterday, and I wrote my purpose statement. That was wow. I mean, it's very hard to explain to the people who are watching. Oh, purpose statement, you can write lah. But when you write a purpose statement and you get goosebumps effect, and you can actually see it happening, that's scary. So when I say I'm excited to see Anita version 2.0 because
Mm.
I know there's so much more to come. I know that
Right.
I'm getting there because of my attitude. I mean, it takes a lot to have the right attitude. I'm investing myself in this bootcamp. And the second thing I'm really excited about, looking forward for it, is to
Mhm.
see the rest of the ladies.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm excited to see the rest of the ladies. I want to have a new version 2.0 for each and every one of them. I mean, I'm excited. I've seen certain progress in
Mm.
certain people. I'm going to mention names, but it's okay. Amy was one of those. I'm like, when I see her, right, I get so encouraged by her
Mm.
because I
Mm.
can see her very intentional doing things to make herself better. So I'm
Stepping
excited.
out. She is,
Yeah.
in fact, many of you, right? Yeah,
Wow.
I'm seeing that you're stepping out of that comfort zone.
Mm.
I think that is
Yeah.
the most beautiful thing to see, and the
Yeah.
very first step to take.
Yes.
Stepping out
Yes.
of that comfort zone.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, these
excited.
are
I'm
things that.
excited
Yeah.
for myself. I'm excited for the ladies. I mean, can you imagine one simple boot camp? Okay, I won't use the word simple, but the name, it seems like, oh, everybody, people have paid a lot for boot camp. But when you journey this, just that 3 simple days. I call it simple because you just wake up, turn up, sleep. Wake up, turn up, sleep. And we repeated that, okay? But to see them living that day and watching them now, because wow, you can see them catapulting. Certain people catapult faster, but it's just so amazing. I'm excited. I'm excited for my fellow sisters. Can you imagine just a small group of ladies now? Imagine now the massive effect they're gonna have outside to the rest of the world. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, I think I'm excited. My dream, Karen and
Mm,
myself, our dream, and I speak for myself. My dream is really to see, the ladies that I come into contact with. Yeah, they are
mm.
all infected with courage.
Yes,
Yeah,
infected. Yeah,
infected with courage. Yeah,
it's amazing.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Or who should join the boot camp?
If you are a woman, you have
Yes.
ovaries. You have ovaries. Doesn't matter if you are taken out your womb and all that because of certain diseases.
So
But if
this
you
is Anita. She's always the fun
me,
loving. There's
this is me.
always joke.
If you have more estrogen in your body and you're created female, it's true. I mean, it doesn't matter what stage of life you're in, how old you are, but if you feel that you have certain prison cells in your life and you want to get rid of it, you know where to call us. Come to our
Right.
Facebook page at Class Living, drop us a mail, in this YouTube chat, drop us a line.
Yeah.
It's worth it now. It's really worth it. Don't go on. Like I went on almost 50 years. You can see the regret, and then when you see the situation, oh, I know I'm going to spiral right now. Why the vicious cycle?
Mm.
So
Yeah. I think before we wrap up the session, yeah, Jocelyn has
yes,
more to
2.10.
say.
What
Yeah.
do you mean 2.10? Jocelyn, what do you mean 2.10? It's 2.0. I had so many versions.
There's so much liberty in being able to be our true selves. Way to go. Looking forward to the version 2.1. Anita, the bootcamp was a breakthrough for many of us. Yeah, I definitely saw your breakthrough,
Yeah,
Jocelyn. Yeah,
Jocelyn.
it was like
Yeah.
so beautiful. And it's all captured in video.
Yes. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jocelyn. Yeah, Jocelyn was one of those amazing women that, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
man. I mean,
there's really
I
so
like
much
Jocelyn when she comes.
happy moments to share.
Yeah, I give her
Mm.
a moment to share. But one of those ladies, all of us ladies have so many different characters, but we shine, different characters shining. It's so amazing. It's such different colors that comes out. So beautiful. So beautiful.
I think if you go back and watch your own the video that we have created for all of you, yeah,
Mm,
be reminded of those moments and
yeah.
continue to step out of a comfort zone, continue to take actions with courage
Yep.
and get that smart goal
Mm.
fulfilled. Yeah, get it
Yes.
done.
Yes.
Yeah, keep moving towards your goals and your dreams. Yeah,
Yep.
so that's the most beautiful thing. And our dream, our goal is as simple as that, to
Yeah.
see each and everyone stepping out with courage. Yeah.
Yes. Of
Mm.
course.
And walk out and just walk out of that prison of fear, self doubt, and limiting beliefs. Yeah. Right. So, I,
There's no bars, as Lilian
that's,
has been saying.
yeah.
There's no bars. Okay. There's
Yes.
the only bar is you. Okay.
Mm.
The only bar is you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, right, time's up. So, there's
Yes.
other ways that you can connect with us or and be supported. And one of the way is through our nonprofit Women of Courage Asia
Mm.
community. Right, it is happening we have a monthly empowerment meeting
Yeah.
um, happening every last Tuesday of the month, right? And
Yes.
we are, due to the current situation, we are going back 100% online again via Zoom,
Yeah.
right? So you can register through this link, womenofcourage.asia, and to receive the Zoom link, right, on the 25th of May. And we always have two ladies
Amazing
practicing
ladies.
being courageous. Yeah,
And they
Lisa
were
and
both at the
Natalie.
boot camp. They were both
Right.
at the boot camp.
Yeah.
One person's body is slightly more amazing than the other, but we won't say who.
Both are amazing. All right, both are
Okay,
amazing.
both are amazing.
And
Okay.
aside from the two speakers, we have the open mic segment, which I
Mm.
love it. I love this segment because this is where we open up to all of the participants to practice being courageous, and we want to hear your story of courage, right? So come and join us so that and share your story so that more women can be inspired and empowered by your story, right? So I love the open mic segment, so don't
Yes.
miss it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and we have
And
women from all over the world joining us, so it's not just
yes.
limited to local.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
And if what we just shared resonates with you, and you feel that you've been creating your own prison, book a clarity call with Lillian, and also, yeah, you can book a complimentary consultation. Personal coaching with Lillian if you want to. There's two different link. Yeah, connect with her. Connect with her. Stop living in bondage. Stop living and building your own shackles in life. We, as women, I don't think we don't deserve to live like that. I really believe that. And yeah, every Tuesday, Thursday, people, here, same time, same place. Tuesday, you get to hear from wonderful Jocelyn. Okay, our
Yeah.
topic of courage, standing tall, overcoming all of Sunflower Bay. Okay, and Thursday, you will meet other participants that joined our Transform with Courage Bootcamp and hear the same questions, but hear their experience. Okay, hear their experience, hear their takeaway, and hopefully it motivates you.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you for wrapping up the segment. So, yes, we'll see you on Tuesday and Thursday. Right. Have a great lunch.
Bye.
And again, to all our Muslim friends, Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya. Maaf
Selamat
Zahir
Hari
dan
Raya.